The construction industry in Africa has seen tremendous developments in recent years as the need for infrastructure has soared. Construction of bridges, railways, dams, airports and factories, as well as housing and commercial buildings, has raised demand for concrete specifications that normal on-site mixing has been unable to cope with. The result has been delays in project completion and in some cases the collapse of buildings due to poor concrete mixes that has resulted in loss of life, limb and property. The good news is, in recent years, to help meet this demand and improve construction site activities in Kenya, ready-mix concrete supply has begun to come of age, given its obvious benefits over the more traditional on-site mixing, and one of the companies that has spearheaded this move is Rhombus Concrete Ltd. Construction Review visited Rhombus Concrete and met up with the management, who talked about ready-mix concrete and its phenomenal advantages over the more traditional on-site mixing of concrete. According to one of the directors, Mr. Solomon Wangai, Rhombus Concrete started off as Roberts Construction in 2005 and branched out into ready-mix concrete supply in 2014 when Rhombus Concrete Ltd was established.
Rhombus Construction was registered in 2005. And after doing some a number of projects, then in 2014, that's when we registered Rhombus Concrete Limited to focus on production and supply of ready-mix concrete in Nairobi and the surrounding towns. At the moment, we are almost doing 6,000 cubic meters per month. We started by acquiring some equipment through some bank facilities, and at the moment we are also in the process of increasing our capacity by acquiring some more mixer trucks and also some more concrete pumps. We have one batching plant at the moment, which is of a capacity of about 110 cubic meters per hour. We also have a second one which is uninstalled, so we hope to install it either in Nairobi or a project we are trying to pursue outside Nairobi. So that should be our very near future plans for expanding our business. So I can tell you for sure, very soon in Nairobi we shall be having a second batching plant, which will help us to serve our customer better.
Mr. Wangai pointed out that there is a need for the industry to be educated about this superior technology that allows for consistency in mixes, frees up space on sites, and helps to avoid the pervasive incidences of collapsing buildings that has become all too familiar and that results in loss of life and limb as well as property. Rhombus boasts several clients ranging from the SGR project and Two Rivers among others, and is targeting several upcoming projects in which it hopes to establish facilities on site to further improve its client service by providing quality concrete on time and at competitive prices. We also talked to Mr. Mwangi, the business development manager, who had this to say about the value of ready-mix technology.
Benefit of using ready-mix concrete. One, dependability of the quality, or what we call dependable quality. Now, our raw materials are laboratory tested to ensure the quality of the end product, and there is also consistent strength. What we normally do is that after we make the concrete, when we deliver to the customer, we normally prepare some block where we do the testing, what we call the crushing test. It's normally done at the 7th day, the 14th, 21 and 28 days. One thing I can assure you is that when a customer gives us an order, we ensure that our production capacity is coordinated to match with the activity of the customer, so that there is no time which is wasted. When you're planning to do the casting today, you tell us, and we just schedule our work to meet your activity. It saves space and related cost. Here we are talking of there is no on-site piling of the raw materials, and there are those other related cost of cleaning up after the work has been finished. You also don't need the permit from the city council, because for you to put raw material in town or where the people are passing, you need permit and all that. And we also don't need the procurement of the concrete. Now the other benefit is the raw material utilization. I can assure you that there is no wastage of material during the bunching process, so that exact quantities are delivered to the building as per the specifications. The other thing I can talk about is environment and standard compliance. We don't have dust and noise pollution. What I mean with the noise pollution is that in the site we have those site mixtures. There's that noise which they produce, and also those bags. When you are removing cement from the bags, there's that dust which come out from that. There's nothing like that. We are comparing now our way, the ready-mix concrete, with the standard way, the conventional way of doing it on site. One comparison which come out very clearly is that our raw materials are carefully selected, as it was explained, and they are tested to meet specific standards. But what you find on site is no material testing, so there is that risk of poor quality material. We can talk of elimination of storage costs. We have full technical support to provide to our customers, and we assure customer that if it is a class 25 for example, we assure customer that on the 28th day, what we call the crash test will meet the minimum standard of the 25 MPa. If you look at the comparison, you can see that this is where we are going, and the market is indicating that we need to go the ready-mix concrete. That is, we eliminate the human error and we rely on technology, what we call the batching machine.
Rhombus Concrete plans to set up a second batching plant in Nairobi and increase its fleet of trucks and pumping units soon, as a next step in becoming the largest ready-mix concrete supplier in East Africa.